Last time on The Wandering Path.
In the aftermath of a devastating wraith attack on the Arts District, where they learned of a definite connection between the Electric Jelly Wraiths and the Balvarok's hordes, the squad finally dove into the history book that Ibra's mother, General Shinmar, wrote detailing her time during the Balvarok's War. Turns out she and Ibra's dad and a few other guys were directly responsible for whatever ended the war, but they still need to find out more. There might be some clues at an old factory they once heard about. Let's go check it out. All caught up? Okay, then let's see what's around the bend, today on The Wandering Path. We open today in transit, on your way over to a factory in Minetown, following up on leads from General Shinmar's book, memoir, manuscript, manifesto.
Please, it's her blog in paper.
Leather-bound blog.
Yeah, it starts with like, "What's up, gamers?" That's the first page.
On the last page.
Trying to follow up on the leads you found in that book, you guys are headed over today to an abandoned factory that you keep hearing about in Minetown. I want to pick up with you guys in transit on the bus.
Oh, so literally transit, like public transit.
Public
transit.
In transit.
Got it.
Wow.
In the transit.
Interior bus day.
If I know anything about Gordon, he's going to eat.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think a bus is a perfect place to pull out a scone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We'll pick up with the four of you, and you bring in BG on this adventure with you.
Damn
Yeah.
straight.
Yay,
Absolutely, for sure.
the dog. I love BG
Paz
so much.
is taking a much-needed rest day. Yeah.
Last night was a while.
It was not great.
It was emotionally a lot, and I think Paz is feeling the same emotional toll that any physical toll. Well, yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
seriously.
So that's where I want to start today, is like, in this in-between moment, how are we feeling? What are we thinking?
Ibra is stressed and really keeps pulling out the compad and like typing something out and then erasing it all and putting it away. They keep trying to draft a message and they can't figure out if they want to send it to their parents or if they want to send it straight to Mubarak because they still haven't figured out the whole payment thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Bills keep coming and they don't stop coming.
Yeah,
and
this
they don't
is
stop
this maybe
coming and they don't
is
stop coming.
just me as like a casual observer, but I think like when your mom told you she was going to cut you off for 5 days, like, do you think she knew it was the 5 days where all of your bills were coming due?
It would have
She
to be.
has to know.
I think it, yeah,
She
like,
had
it
to have
seems
known.
weaponized to me.
Absolutely. She had to have known, and there's no way Ibra could
It
have
was
known.
absolutely tactical.
The bigger question, too, then, is after 5 days or whatever, she's going to turn the money faucet back on.
Is she, though? Or is she going to come up with another reason to keep it off?
Yeah, or like demand something in return.
Yeah, if I want it back on, sort of thing. And like,
might
this
have
is
to
what you
earn
have to
it.
deal with.
Fun.
So Ibra's really, they kind of have this moment where they're like, I got to put this away and focus because there's just too much happening and I can't handle all of it right now. So I just have to focus on what's in front of me. And right now, that's the back of Gordon's head.
As it slowly moves while chewing a scone.
There you go.
Why is there flour on the back of your head?
Because he had to itch that. He had to itch that one time.
Oh, yeah.
There is flour everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
On my
Light dusting
person.
constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't stick to surfaces.
Non-stick
Fuck
Gordon.
you. Just envisioning myself as like a Gordon dumpling.
Yeah.
That is lightly dusted in
Or like
flour.
a Gordon mochi.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't stick.
With a little bun for the bun.
Yeah,
A little bun on the bun.
and you totally have a little jelly center.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Truth.
Gordon's just munching, just vibing. Like, what's going on in his head as you head to this next quest marker?
That's such a good question. And it's hard for me to answer because I only got 6 hours of sleep last night. So right now it's blankness. I think just right now it's going to be enjoying this.
Ooh, here we go. Rolls for scones.
Roll for
Rolls
scones.
for scones.
Scallion scone.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you
And-
have flavors assigned to numbers?
Just don't worry about it.
I live.
Or did you get a specially
He has a
made
table.
die?
He has a table for scones.
Scone table. And I'm patting BG, who, just so we're clear, since BG started living with me, is now also lightly flowered.
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
What about JJ?
Oh no.
There's only Lynn. There's only 4 people on this podcast.
No,
it was gonna come around.
It was oh no thinking about JJ's emotional state.
Yeah. Okay.
So as we're making our way on the bus, stop after stop, watching all the people go by and going more and more into Minetown, JJ at some point was seated, then probably gets up to stand to let some other people sit down instead, and it's just like you can furiously see like their legs shaking from her tapping her heel really fast. I think she has a notebook out with some of the notes that we've taken about the encounters and stuff, and like every time she looks out the window, she just like shakes her head a little bit, like spacing out a second, shakes her head and tries to focus on whatever note she's writing down, and like chewing the hell out of a pen, like on the back of a pen right now. Just trying to figure out, like, okay, we need to write a report on this. How do you write a report when Ravona fucking did all that? Like, what are we gonna talk to Gwen about? What does she talk to her parents about? Because fucking almost Balvarox is out and about in this world, and what is her relationship with Samira right now? I don't know what's going on. It's fine.
JJ,
it's
are
fine.
you okay?
It's fine.
JJ, don't bite that part of the pencil. It's gonna. Oh,
Ooh, swallow the eraser.
you have ink.
Yeah.
There and there.
It's fine there, and it'll be okay, I think.
I pull a
Is it
cloth
bad?
out and I give it to you.
Thanks.
It's not bad, but it's not like intentional, and I think that that's the more important thing right now.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
Things are a lot.
Yep.
Were,
Yeah.
will
no,
be.
are.
Yes.
Continuing, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Past,
You're not
present,
crazy.
and future.
You're not crazy.
Cool.
What about Fran?
Great question.
I'm actually very interested in what Fran
Oh
is
yeah,
thinking.
I do have the spyglass. So like that's kind of what it is, right? Like it's a jeweler's glass.
Yeah, the jeweler's loop.
Yeah, the jeweler's
that
loop.
Fuller sent you.
So I think I am fiddling with that. I think I have taken it out as we drive by to see if I see any sparks or any kind of.
Will you go ahead and roll perception for me?
Either way, we're in a moving vehicle, so like anything that does
You will
happen.
feel nauseous immediately
Yeah.
after.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Perception. It is a 17.
Ooh, a 17. I think you're looking around. You're really focused on like other people who have like secret hidden tattoos on them that you got from the letter.
Yes.
There's nobody on the bus that has any of those.
Right.
But I think as you drive, you do get a couple of glimpses of different messages written on like the corners of billboards. That there's like a couple of things around the city as you go.
Tagging.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
So I do think so I think it's I don't know if you can really like buckle down and absorb the messages, but like other people are using this system.
People are out here.
It's not just you.
I'm not alone in this world. So like that is very exciting. I think in general, like Fran, when she is dealing with feelings that she's uncomfortable with, goes into, let me just check on everybody else and see how they're doing instead. She did it with Paz when we were at dinner. She does it with JJ a lot. Like it's a distraction for her because like Fran was there in close proximity to Javi disappearing.
Yeah.
And the Naginata disappearing is bad because that was tagged, and like every tag that Fran makes is a sacrifice.
Right.
And I think the more tags she pulls, the higher likelihood it is that she cannot express anymore in the same way that Fuller has issues with that. So that's something we can talk about more later. But teehee. But so she's like right on that precipice where it's going to start taking more from her. And so anytime something disappears, like that sucks.
Yeah.
And I think Fran is kind of putting that away for now of like, okay, like it's no one's fault. That is not great for a myriad of reasons. And also like we do have a lot to do. We have a lot, we continue to have a lot to do, but I think for Fran, having a lot to do is kind of weirdly comforting and is a distraction from like, cool, another day where I don't have to unpack my own stuff. Let's go!
Yeah. Let's do this factory. Let's do it.
I love the notion that we're all sitting on the bus like sort of quietly, and then you hold the spyglass up, and out of nowhere, just to yourself, we're like, "Fuck yeah! I'm not alone!" And we're like,
Fuck yeah!
what is happening?
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, I just had like a great idea.
You have a lot of those.
Thank you so much. This one was especially exciting, so sorry. I will contain. I will work on it.
people, please keep it down a little bit.
Sorry. So
Thank
sorry.
you very much.
Love your hair.
Thank
by the
you.
way. You are welcome.
Could you help me with my Sudoku?
Absolutely. Yes. Okay, 7.
And then a pigeon pops out of this old woman's hair and like kind of looks at you. She doesn't seem to notice.
Oh, okay. Is that one yours? What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Could
Never
you
mind.
say-
So
could you
7.
speak up?
I pull out a
7?
couple of pumpkin seeds from my
Yeah.
bag and like hold them out to the pigeon.
Ian, roll animal handling.
Oh my God, roll low, please
Oh,
roll
I
low.
rolled low. Oh no, it's not going to be good. It's an 8.
I think it sort of like looks at you with one side of its face and one eye, flashes down, picks up a pumpkin seed, and then like retreats back into
Oh
her
my
hair.
god.
Get pecked, bitch.
Great.
Is that the sign it puts out on her
what
hair?
the pigeon says?
Get back, bitch. But says,
Oh, do any of you speak pigeon on your character
I
sheets?
wish.
I guess you'll never know.
Let me double check, actually.
But if we did, what would they have said?
Get
pecked, bitch.
You'll never know. I can't say.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
mysteries unfold.
The real mystery is, what did the pigeon say?
That's coming back in season 4 for sure.
Yes.
In the industrial center of Minetown, only a few blocks from the edge of the Astra mines, lies a derelict and overgrown factory. A large structure made of brick and rusted iron standing as a hollow monument to the progress that swept the city outward and towards better horizons. Wild grass bursts up from the pavement lot behind a chain-link fence, cordoned and left to rot.
Cordoned. That's a fun word.
Yeah. You guys walk up to the chain-link fence. Why doesn't everybody roll a quick investigation check?
No.
First roll of the night.
Not already. Not already. Oh my god.
12.
10.
21.
Nice.
Fuck.
8.
JJ, you're the one who spots a hole in the chain link fence just high enough for you to fit through without really having to crouch.
Meanwhile,
Incredible.
Fran is just walking into the chain link
Yeah,
fence like
I'm like I'm a Skyrim NPC. I love puzzles and I'm good at walls.
Well, maybe fortunately or unfortunately for you, this is not a wall but a fence, and I'm saying that from behind the fence that I've just entered through. To all of you, that's just like the hole was. It's right there. It's right. There's
I've got a
huge hole
javelin
in
in
here.
between the chain links trying to pry them apart.
You don't
just-
need to make a new. There's a hole right.
I'm just holding
Right
it like
here.
DW in that one meme. Just like
I don't know how to get past this fence because I can't read. And you guys roll up past the overgrown pavement lot and up to the door of the old factory. From inside the old factory, you can hear some like clacking sounds and like shouts as though like maybe some people are inside having a pretty good time.
Is there anything we can smell in the
Yeah,
old
how does it
factory?
smell in the old factory?
No points. I thought that in my head 4 seconds ago. No points.
No, I can see both of us trying to interrupt each other during that.
Sure, roll perception.
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go.
Fuck me.
That is
Nine.
a wow.
22.
This dice is in timeout. That's a 4. You're done. You're done.
Ibra, you can smell like old metal and rust, stone dust in the air, brick dust, pollen from the overgrown plants.
Yeah, I was gonna say allergy season.
Sorry. Excuse me.
It will be April when this is out, so it'll be.
Yeah.
It will be on theme.
Do I smell memories?
Do you smell memories?
I smelled them last episode.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
just-
Good call. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't from outside the factory and out in like the loading dock area. I don't think so.
Does it smell like drugs?
Does it smell like puberty sweats?
There's one surefire way to find out what this place smells like. I don't know.
Sniff, sniff.
Okay, that was good. That was really good. I crit failed, by the way. Just
Okay, got it. So yeah, what do you do?
Okay, so it's just kind of big factory vibes, and we hear clackety sounds.
Yep.
I'm gonna stealth it. I want to go investigate the sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. That is a, 6. wait, +3, 9.
Nice.
We're getting him out of the way early.
I will stealth with Fran.
Yeah.
Also a 9. Sick.
You guys,
Don't be suspicious.
yeah, you guys creep up to the windowsill and like try to peer over it. Inside of the like dirty, caked over windows, you can see 3 teens riding skateboards throughout the old factory.
Sick.
No, Gordon.
One passes right past the window and does a sick grab move and locks eyes with Gordon.
Wait a second. Are these the fucking teens from earlier
The
in
park
the show?
from the dog park.
Yeah, Gordon, you recognize these teens from the dog park.
A cold sweat drips down my spine.
I smell the cold sweat because I'm next to you.
Ew, that stinks.
You can see that teen land on their knee pads and skid down the ramp that they were using, and then immediately pop up and run over to their 2 friends, and they start whispering to each other.
No.
Oh, shoot.
Gordon, what were you like as a teenager?
Well behaved.
Okay, that tracks.
Quiet.
Okay.
I made models.
Okay,
And
cool.
bombs.
And bombs.
Yeah.
3 out of 4.
So that started young, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, pop off.
Teens are tough.
Literally.
Do you can you speak to the youths?
No, I can't speak to these.
Me either. I'm not good at speaking to the youth.
We
I'm
turn
gonna walk
around.
right
I go,
past them.
guys, there's teens
There's
in there.
teens.
Yeah. I thought that's why we were.
No, I know, but like now that it's happening, it's like, how do you talk to? What's the slang?
Yeah.
I don't hang out with teens. I don't know what's cool anymore.
How do I get in there?
Yeah,
Like,
is-
we're just looking through this window being awkward adults staring at teens. That feels
Oh yeah, we
wrong.
should probably not stare at the teens.
This is a problem.
You don't need to know what's cool to talk to them. And if you try to sound cool, they're going to sniff that out like sharks and
You know, they
blood
can
in the
Okay,
smell
water.
JJ
fear.
is going to talk to the teens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
JJ's in charge of talking
you're-
to the skate
yeah,
toughs.
JJ, you're in charge. You're in charge of this
I
one.
got your back, buddy.
Oh, okay. I put on my helmet.
Your skateboarding helmet that you got from your parents' house.
Oh yeah!
I've got my full.
JJ speaks their language.
JJ speaks the skateboard.
Not really, but
I've got
here
my
we go.
my full riding gear on, and I like pop the visor up on my motorcycle helmet.
I put on my pink construction helmet from a long time ago.
You never returned. it.
Nope.
I let loose my man bun
Yes.
so I
Yes.
maximum attractive.
Lion mane.
And then I feel it's weird that I'm trying to be attractive in front of teens. So
No,
then I
but-
put my hair back up.
No,
and
I think leave it down because like I think they'll think it's cool.
I take it back down again,
Okay,
and
there you go.
I shake it and
Yeah.
sort of like sparkle
The
dust.
first thing they're gonna
Is
insult.
that
Amazing.
flour?
It's flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll think it's cool.
Okay,
Okay, let's approach.
here we go.
You head around to the great barn door that's been pried open by these teens.
How'd they pry it open?
Good question.
Perception.
Crowbar. I'm just guessing.
No,
crowbar.
don't roll anything.
Oh.
They're teens. They figured it out.
I just want to know what kind of machinery they're working with. But it's fine.
It's a really advanced, high-tech piece of machinery. It's called crowbar.
Hell yeah.
Or pry bar.
Yeah.
That's true. It's also called a pry bar. Thank you, Lynn. Inside, awaiting your approach, 3 teens on skateboards are all standing in a line with their arms crossed.
Oh, there's only 3 of them? I'm not as scared of 3 skate teens.
You smell like you are.
How many was it when you saw them last? Was it 3 or was it?
It was 3 last time, but
Okay.
there was only 2 of us, and it was I was caught off guard
Okay,
at
fair.
the dog park.
Fair.
Now we're ready.
Okay.
I'm not scared of 3 teens in a factory. Okay,
I ain't afraid of no teens.
I just want to apologize to everyone listening to this episode. This is chaos. This has been nonstop chaos for the past 10 minutes, and I apologize.
Okay, you 4 and your dog walk up, and these teens are like ready and waiting for you.
Oh boy.
I take a step behind BG.
Oh my god, nice hair. What's in that? Dandruff? Fuck.
Actually, it's flour.
We're fucked, guys.
Fucking teens. No,
Relax.
it's flour.
Oh, cool. Flower in your hair. That's lame.
Okay,
Yeah, that's like totally hishy, you know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
so
like,
hishy.
Oh my god.
guys, what's the issue?
We are so thrilled and honored to have with us today voice actor, audiobook narrator, creator of the podcast Brimstone Valley Mall, and dear friend of the podcast, Kristen DiMercurio. Thank you for joining us today.
I am here.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's it. That was such a
Was I
short.
supposed to do something else?
Yes, we
Yes.
expected more from you.
I expected a monologue.
No, teen. It's their method right now. It's teen.
Yeah, I'm a method actor.
Give us nothing.
And my character
say less.
hates you.
Say less. No cap.
Kristen and I made my very first podcast together, Ars Paradoxica, and it's just so nice to have you on this continuing journey with me, my friend.
Back in the days, when we were making Ars Paradoxica, and we'd have to explain to people what a podcast was. Not a fiction podcast.
Just like any podcast.
Wait, Kristen,
Yeah.
you do another podcast right now, right?
Do I?
No, it's over.
Brimstone's not over, is
Brimstone's
it?
wrapped.
Yeah, it's over.
yeah.
We finished it.
Brimstone's fucking done.
No, I didn't know
Listen
that.
to it anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely please listen to it. It's very funny.
For everyone who doesn't know, will you give us the short one-liner for...
Yeah, so a bunch of gay demons from hell are working in a shopping mall in the 90s.
Nice.
And they're bad at most things.
And they're in a band.
Nice.
And they're a band.
I love it. That rocks.
It's so much fun. Kristen, I love having fun with you. Welcome to our game.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Emphasis on gay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, well, I'm less afraid of the second one. The first one's still giving me concern, but I think we can take the second one.
Okay. What about the third one?
I don't know what's the third
You
one.
could take up, and one of the teens who, I think, your eye level is at his chin. This is a big teen.
Big teens are the worst.
Oh my God.
Broad-shouldered, huge, meaty hands.
Is the gang Green Gang?
Maybe. Possibly. Has it been a dream of mine since I was a small child to recreate the Powerpuff Girls? Perhaps.
I hate this.
Are you fucking serious?
No! Oh my God! I was one blonde, redhead, and brunette.
No.
The three hair colors.
Again, I apologize to you guys. I'm really sorry for everyone at home.
Says, oh yeah? You think you could take us?
Yeah!
Whoa, stand down. We don't want to, break one of their bones or anything. They're super old.
Oh my God, they're so
I'm
old.
not
They're
the-
so fragile. We'll break their bones.
Okay, pause. This is the worst thing about being in your early 20s and being around teens, because you're not that much older than
You're
them to
not.
have, authority or money
No.
or
But
any
all
of
the
that.
disrespect. Maximum disrespect.
Right, so you're just like an uncool teen. You're like an old teen.
An old teen.
It sucks. Okay, back at it. Stupid teens.
We can, hear you.
Yeah, I know. Does the third one of you talk or not?
No.
It's the silent one.
Silent.
That makes sense for the trio.
Yeah, okay.
I talk sometimes.
Oh, okay. That
You don't
That's
have
okay,
to if you
yeah.
don't want to. Can everyone relax?
Okay,
what
sorry.
the hell is going...
Yeah, what are you doing in our factory?
Your factory.
I mean,
we were here first.
Just skateboard, right?
You
we
built
were
the
here
factory?
second. Great. Are there, weird things happening here? Monsters?
you guys walked in.
Yeah, the weirdest thing that happened was 4 old people walked in with a dog.
stupid teens!
All right.
Oh my
really
God,
got
quit
you
shouting.
so
That's so
fast.
skirm.
Gordon.
Oh, Skirp. Okay,
Okay.
we have 2 words now.
Gordon.
Write them down.
Gordon, let's just come over here for a second.
Okay,
with me. Just- Gordon,
yeah, hi.
just don't engage. Just water off a duck's back with this. They're the water, you're the duck's back. Just don't let it get under your skin. And if it starts to get under your skin, take 5 deep breaths
Yeah.
and don't say anything.
Great call. Okay. Here we go.
Hi, I'm JJ.
I'm Fran.
I'm Ibra.
And I'm Gordon.
This is BG. Pointing at the dog.
He's a good boy.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Thanks.
Oh my God. And then Andrew just buries her face in BB's face.
Yeah,
Can he
he's-
do tricks? I can't remember if he can do tricks.
We're working on it.
Okay.
BG, sit.
Go ahead and roll animal handling.
Yeah.
8.
BG looks up at you with a very happy, dopey smile.
Andrew stands up with her face away from BG and goes, don't tell him what to do.
Yeah, he's his own dog.
Okay.
Yes.
Dogs are free spirits, and they should be allowed to run free.
Yes.
Gordon
I do agree.
quietly breathes 5 times.
So, yeah, besides us showing up, anything weird going on?
Andrew's gonna walk over to a little lunchbox size cooler that they've got.
Amazing.
Open it up, pull out the equivalent of a Capri Sun. Really take her time. She's gonna take out a little straw.
I love
get it in
it.
there, not even looking. Patches it right into the
shot.
hole, and then drains the whole thing in one squeeze.
This is fucking weird.
Yes.
This is getting strange.
Yes.
She's gonna burp a little and go, "Wait, what are you doing here?"
Oh my God.
JJ takes out a cigarette and just starts smoking it.
Brilliant. Can you give me one?
Can I also have one?
What? Yeah.
Can I as well?
Oh my god, Rad, look at these olds. This is like so rinsed. That stuff is so bad for you.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
No, I'm smoking it.
I'm not. I'm
I'm cool.
Yeah, careful. Seiko's allergic.
Oh, shit. Oh, then we should not be smoking.
I'm allergic to lamos.
Nice. I give her a high five. Yeah.
No, JJ also laughs at that. I was like, okay, are you legit allergic to this? Because I will put this out, but if you're not, I'm going to keep smoking this.
JJ's the coolest.
JJ grew up with Samira.
Real, honestly, yeah.
The quiet skater teen Seika pipes up and goes, "No, I'm not allergic. But what do you think? Smoking makes you cool?"
No.
Yes.
What? Ew.
Yeah.
You know that the flower is flammable, right? You might not want to put that so close to your face.
That's a really good point. Gordon's getting a little lightheaded from all the smoking because Gordon never smokes.
Oh, God,
And I've
okay.
already smoked 3/4 of a cigarette.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
way too fast.
So,
I don't know how smack you smoke him.
how does Spanky smoke?
I don't know what you're saying. I need to sit down.
Okay,
Is this what I
Okay,
normally
buddy.
look like?
The bigger guy, Radithor, goes over to the cooler and comes back with one of those Capri Sun sacks.
Thank you. I just want to be cool.
Yeah, this is like hard to watch.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand to puncture the pack.
Oh, yeah.
This is genuinely painful to witness.
I'm fascinated.
12.
With a 12, it takes you a couple tries, but you do get it eventually.
I think after that, I just sit right down on the concrete, crisscross applesauce next to BG.
So you just said most of everyone's names out loud, right?
Yeah, we had the leader, Andre.
Andrew.
We have Radithor, the big guy. And we
Seika.
have the sensitive Seika.
Seika, nice to meet you. We're just here to figure out some weird shit that's been going on. So
So yeah, Andrew's gonna sort of like sit back on there's like a railing. There's railings everywhere.
Yeah,
sort of lean
yeah.
up against a railing, real casual, sort of arms behind the head.
Cool.
Legs, like sort of kicks one leg in front of the other one and goes, "All right, we might know some stuff you want to know. It's gonna cost you."
How much money? Like, how much money do we have?
Oh no, we don't want money. That's so crampy.
Stop saying!
It's okay, breathe. I
that
think.
one seems pretty obvious as far as the meaning.
Okay, what do you want?
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I've been kind of bored recently. What do you think, Seika?
It could be fun if we made them skate for it.
I was just thinking the same thing. It would be totally ribbon if you guys, could show us your skills.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
kind of down for that.
All right, 30-second free run, or what do you want?
Oh, Lynn, I would be happy to explain to you the rules of the skateboard competition.
Oh, whoa.
Dun, 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 dun.
Would all of my players go ahead and take their new character sheets?
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
I'm closing my laptop.
I have a little card and it has little numbers on it and a little ability.
Hell
oh my
yeah.
god!
Oh
I
my
love it
God.
so much.
Thank God, because this is the longest a character sheet that I can read.
When you said we were going to be playing a game today, I did not comprehend that we were going to be skating against Skate Til You.
It's Kingdom Hearts 2. It's Kingdom Hearts 2 time.
These rules are actually based on a Tony Hawk Pro Skater like TTRPG that I pulled off of itch.io.
Yes.
Rules codified by Bryn Moore Richards. Shout out. Go check them out on itch.io.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys can get the mysteries of this factory from these teens who call this the regular spot. If you skate them for it.
Oh boy.
yeah.
Okay.
Kristen, would you go ahead and read the stats out loud for us for our skateboarding minigame here?
Absolutely. So in a skate, I don't know, what do you call this? Show off, showdown, competition.
Yeah.
Show and tell. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can count 5 things you need to focus on. Rotate, grab, flip, grind, and special.
Amazing.
Sick.
So all of you have these stats that are going to come up in the skate competition. Each round is going to be judged by one of the different teens. Bear in mind that teens may like or dislike certain kinds of moves.
Wow.
Each of you also has a special ability for this. I would like to read them as they come up, except for JJ, will you tell us about yours?
Yes, I have former skater kid, skater obviously spelled with an 8, in which I get to add +1 to the skill of my choice.
I love
Nice.
it.
Owing to your past as a skater.
That is amazing.
It's funny because in real life, I also have bailed on learning to skate so many times, and then a few years ago, literally broke my ankle at a skate park.
Yeah, fucking
Dang.
skating's crazy. Anyone who skates, I support you, but holy
It's
shit.
really brave.
Oh, you just break stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just skate till you break.
Before we get started, you guys have all these epic safety gear on. Could we maybe borrow those? Because, safety's cool.
That'd be so ribbon.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I give Fran a low-key low 5.
Andrew kind of sizes y'all up. All right, cool. Starts taking off elbow pads, chucks one to you, chucks one to you.
Amazing.
Radithor, I think we might be a similar size.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And takes off his helmet and gives it to you. Amazing. And then all of the teens sort of scurry back to where the cooler is. There's another big, I guess hockey bag size, full of spare gear. And they pull out some spare boards. They're a little crusty.
Great.
They're not in the best condition.
It's in case some of our other friends come by, and we definitely have others. So, you can have some spares.
Yeah, we have other friends. Wait, really? You guys are like the friends I hang out with the most?
Sega.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, we have plenty of friends, yeah.
Gordon, I'm going to yank your sleeve, Gordon. Do you have any rolls or any bread stuff on you?
Yeah, of course. I have,
They look pretty hungry.
You have cinnamon buns?
They just have pouches of punch.
Gordon, do you want to go ahead and read your special ability on your card, please?
I do. That's a good question. Ooh. My special ability is Trick and Treat.
Oh.
I can use Chef's Treats to add 50 points to any trick.
Oh. Sick. Damn. I didn't even know about that. I just thought this would be a great way to build inroads.
So are they giving us points? Are they just going to give us whatever points they feel appropriate?
So good question. This is how it's going to work. For each of your turns, you're going to first roll a d4. Okay. The d4 is going to determine how much airtime you get. This is your airtime roll.
Amazing.
And it's going to determine how many tricks you can do in one turn.
Got it.
If you roll a 1, you can only do 1 trick. If you roll 4, you can do 4 tricks in 1 turn.
Got it.
Amazing.
To perform a trick, you're going to roll a number of d6s equal to your stat in that trick.
Wow.
Got it. Okay.
I love this so much.
So if I have a rotate stat of 3, then I get to roll 3 d6s.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And a rotate is if you just jump in the air and spin 360 degrees.
Yeah, got it.
Cool.
So you're going to call out which tricks you're going to do. I have a scale here. Depending on what you roll in your d6s, you're going to get a certain number of points.
Awesome.
Oh, great.
And there is going to be a winner of the skate competition today.
That's amazing.
The boards that they're letting us use are pretty crusty.
So the equipment they're bringing, it's all a little secondhand. The teens are saving the prime decks for themselves.
That's fine,
That's
but
so
are
fair.
they legit rusty or anything? Because JJ's going to pull out some Tinker's tools
I'm
and
also gonna-
just...
yeah.
It's if these are for your friends, they should...
They should be souped up.
Yeah, they should be in better
Yeah.
condition.
Do I only do 3? I only get to do 3 minor crafts a day, right?
Oh, yeah, from your tool belt
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
I think I'll just adjust the trucks and oil the wheel bearings a bit.
Yeah, you take a little maintenance kit, you and Fran, and you get these old boards a little sprucing up, a little tender love and care.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. We were going to do that, but, we were a little zested, so just didn't feel like it.
Did they have any visible symbols or graphics on
Yeah,
their
there's
clothes, like a
stickers or
star or because I'm gonna start adding things of their personality to the skateboards. Is there anything Andrew has on their person, like a T-shirt or anything that you think they'd a symbol, anything like that?
Maybe, so Andrew's looking at it, is arts and crafts, yeah. All right, cool, that's pretty flank. And pulls out a water bottle, which... Didn't know why she needed the Capri Sun if she had a water bottle.
Hey,
it's
so
not a
you
water
need
bottle
2
that's got a
drinks.
unicorn on it.
There you go. I do put a unicorn, a cool silhouetted, Banksy style unicorn.
Not Banksy.
on the bottom. So it's
Banksy-corn?
just a
Not a
stencil,
Banksy-corn.
just a stencil unicorn.
I can't tell if flank is good or bad.
I think it's good.
Okay.
All right, so what are the rules? How do you want us to do this?
All right, well, basically, take a look around. You see all these obstacles, all these sick trick opportunities, rails, ramps. If it looks like a ramp, guess what? It is one. So for us, we want you to take maybe solid 2-3 laps around. Let us show us what you got.
You want to show us how it's done first, or you want us to just go?
Yeah, Andrew, you should judge the first round. Show them how it's done.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, horp yeah.
Horp.
You have a list you wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah, just now.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Some of them are words and some of them are sounds.
I love this. Yes, please.
Wait, I have to change horp to a positive.
Yeah. They have
Well,
connotations.
horp can be a positive.
You
and
know
negative
what? That's
both.
what's so horp about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's Kristen's first point.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So, Andrew, why don't you go ahead and roll for your first trick. Let's roll airtime first.
All right.
Time.
Let's see. Oh, that's a 1.
Okay.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need.
What kind of trick you want to do?
I'm probably gonna do a flip.
Sick. Go ahead and roll a flip.
Flip.
8.
8.
Nice.
Yeah, you throw your board down and get a running start and hop on. And yeah, you angle yourself towards a bit of the concrete floor jutting up at like an angle. And you catch a little bit of air and do just like, I don't know, just like a little kickflip, like a little one. Hey, that trick was not bad.
Yeah.
I actually am clapping.
Yeah, she's gonna sort of stand up, kick her board up, and be like, a little warm up. I don't want to make you guys feel, fallopian or anything.
For real.
That's really kind of.
I hate you.
That's so good.
That was fucking bullshit.
That was really good. That's a gold star.
No,
I think we'll have to let's agree to compromise that it's a party point, but Ian resents it.
God damn it.
Yes.
It's just so
I'm gonna
clever.
burn this goddamn piece of paper.
It's so important to me.
The gift of running the party points seems more like a curse, does it not? Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, Fran.
Yeah.
Fran, you're gonna get the drop-in bonus for going first.
Oh, what's that?
It's where you go first and you get extra points.
Thank you. Okay, that's 3.
Nice. You're gonna get to do three tricks on one turn.
3 tricks on one turn. Okay. Is there a what kind of factory it is? Is there essentially something I can use as a loop?
Yeah, you can. This factory is a skateboarder's paradise. Perhaps the reason these teens come here so
Amazing.
often.
Okay, I'm gonna start with a rotate. I roll 3 dice for that.
Okay.
5, 3, 4. So that is 12.
A 12? Not bad.
Not bad. Okay.
Although, you come down from your wall ride ollie where you spin around, and you land pretty smoothly. The teens kind of look at each other aside, and they go, "I don't know about that one."
Yeah, it was a little corked.
Okay.
Rotate tricks are kind of lame.
Okay. And so they're all judging me this round?
This is specifically Andrew's round.
Andrew's round. Okay.
If you can figure out the kinds of tricks Andrew likes, you might get bonus points.
Okay. This is hard given my set. Can I do seeing the vision?
Okay.
Which is once per session, I get to redo one trick.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I think I got the sense that wasn't the vibe, that wasn't Horp, and I see a ladder, and so I think I want to skate. Essentially, grab the bottom of the ladder and then just
yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna try a flip trick?
Yeah, I'm gonna try a flip.
Andrew, how do you feel about flips?
I mean, flips, they're pretty angular.
Okay.
Kristen, I'm so sorry. Is that a good one?
Yeah,
or
that's a
bad?
good one.
That one, based on your inflection as an actor, I saw the vision.
Andrew loves flips. Go ahead and roll an extra die.
Oh, cool. That's another 2. So, yeah, 5. We're doing our best.
Let it be known she does a little side smile when you do a flip. That's about as much emotion as we get.
Yeah?
Okay. I'm gonna end with a flip, but I'm gonna do something else in the middle.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a special.
Okay.
It's only 1 die, unfortunately.
So specials are sort of using the factory,
Okay.
really in the trick, making the environment work for you.
Okay.
How does Fran make the environment work for her?
I think if there's a sort of conveyor belt,
Yeah.
I want to skate and then lay corpse style through the little part where they'd do stamps or whatever, and then
Nice.
come up at the end.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, come on, baby. That's a 6.
Whoa.
So Andrew sees you go through, and the other side is using the factory to make yourself look cooler. It's a little dusted.
Okay, so that's not what they like. Got it.
As you head corpse style through the conveyor belts, you slide into the darkness and then slide out of it on an upper conveyor belt.
Whoa.
A higher conveyor belt in the factory. And then you head to the end of that and blip to a third one before arriving back down on the floor, still mid-trick.
Wait, there's a portal in there?
Sick.
Oh, wow. Okay. Great. I'm going to end with another flip because they liked the flip.
That was sick.
That is a 6 and a 5.
Oh, did you roll your extra die because Andrew likes it?
I did not yet. Hold on. That's a 3, so 14.
A 14?
Yeah.
Nice!
Yeah!
Andrew's gonna
Horp,
snap her fingers and be like, teach.
Ooh, that feels good. Oh my god.
That one I know.
I feel very proud, and I pick up my little board and I go back
High
to join my
fives
friends.
for Fran.
Sick. High five.
Yeah, you did really good,
I've
Fran.
never done that before.
Yeah, Andrew's gonna toss you a Capri Sun.
Oh, can I try to catch it? I'm gonna try and catch the Capri Sun. Okay, is
Should
that a
we
dex?
rename Capri Sun?
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, what should we call it?
Well, they're pear shaped now.
Prosperes.
Sure.
Prosperes. Yeah, 'cause
Sure,
we're
I
in
love
New
it.
Prosper and it's
Yeah.
pear-shaped.
I love that.
Prosperes.
Do I do a dex for catching
Yeah,
a
dex save.
prosper? Okay.
Don't
Dex
fuck
save.
it up. Don't fuck it up in front of the teens.
That is an 8.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
Fran, that was pretty good. You got 250 points in the first round.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Who could say? Who could say?
That was fallopian, dude.
Ribbon.
Horpia.
Funicular.
Nope. Don't say that in front of the teens.
Okay. Oh, I do tell them, hey, before you guys go in there, there's a portal, I think, in that part of the conveyor belt.
What?
Yeah, I went in there, and then I saw, like, another conveyor belt, and then, like, a third thing, and then I was back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Portals aren't normal
No.
in manufacturing, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know much about manufacturing.
I should know about manufacturing. Are they normal?
Go ahead and roll Arcana, JJ.
Yeah.
17.
Horp.
I'm sorry I ruined your game.
Ian physically
I'm so
threw
sorry.
an actual pen at me. Amazing.
Portals require a lot of power to keep open. So it's not like every facility would have one. There are a lot of investment, and they definitely would have been turned off if the factory was pulled off of the grid, which you know that this one
Yeah. It's
no
weird
longer has
that-
power to it.
It's weird that any of the machinery is working.
Yeah.
And that especially is weird.
Andrew, out of curiosity, how long have you guys been skating here?
Like, I don't know, like a long time. Right,
Okay.
Sega?
Yeah, it's like ever since we found it, we've been coming here. It's like our spot. It's
Yeah.
like our spot.
Yeah, we know like everything about this place.
Okay. Right. We'll get more information as
Did
we...
y'all turn on the power?
Oh, are you talking about that weird place up there where Rad rolled a marble into it once? It came out a different spot. That was crazy, right, Rad?
I'm still convinced it was a different marble.
This is so interesting. Okay.
Who wants to skate next?
Yeah.
You go.
Just so you know, only the first person gets the bonus.
That's a 1.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a flip because I know Andrew likes flips.
Yeah, you're gonna like kick a sick flip or something.
I'm gonna.
A kick a sick flip.
I'm
yeah.
gonna sick a kick flip.
Sick a kick. Yeah.
You need to be careful. You're going to say something you regret.
It's the second party point for sure.
I am going to go up to one of the upper levels.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to do a flip onto one of the bars, and
Okay.
then off of the bar to the lower level.
Nice.
4.
4.
Wait, I have to add because Andrew likes it.
Yes.
I do like the idea that we have to guess. We have to like listen for context clues. Like it feels so JRPG to me. In a way that I really enjoy.
10.
Nice.
Whoa, not bad.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Your flip's gonna get you some points there.
Nice.
Sick.
Nice.
Next up, Seika's gonna go. She's going to take a running leap off of just a pretty high staircase, and then she's going to wave a hand down at her board, and a crystal of Astra lights up in the trucks.
Nice.
Whoa.
And she's going to pull like a ballerina rotation through the air. She's like trying to like really go for a huge spin.
Huh.
Andrew leans over and like elbows JJ and be like, watch this. She's going fishing.
Yeah, she rolled a 17 on that trick. That's
Whoa, that's huge.
That's hell yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Sick.
S
No,
plus.
Horp, yeah. Sick.
You could say it's pretty ribbon.
That's ribbon.
She spins like a full 3 times or 4 times around before landing perfectly in balance.
Whoa.
She like drifts down to the ground, light as a feather.
So Featherfall.
I call that the arrow spin.
Sick.
That's pretty cool.
Nice work with the board boosting. That's really clever.
I know. Who's next?
Do you want to go, Gordon, or
I'm
do you want me?
intimidated now, so you should go.
You think I should go?
You should go.
Okay. Quick question. What happens if I use spells in this context? Does it make the game weird?
If you're going to use magic to enhance your trick, that's going to have to be a special roll.
Got it.
Only special tricks contain magic.
Ah.
But all tricks are special in their own way.
Wow. So true, bestie.
Thank you.
If I use something before my trick as a spell, I was thinking about using Moment to Think just to get a lay of the land before I go into it.
I would add an extra die to your first trick for that. Sure.
Yes. Yeah, so bonus action, Moment to Think.
Okay.
Just to assess. I briefly stop time for everyone but myself. I can take one additional action, move around in my space while no time passes for other creatures. The action can be used only to take the search or use an object action, or to make an intelligence check to remember information about something.
Sure.
Which I wish I had this in real life.
So true.
So true, bestie.
There it is. So yeah, I'll use that first.
Okay.
Partially just to get a lay of the land to plan out a trick, but it also is trying to assess what the factory was for.
Do you want to go ahead and make an investigation search check?
16 plus 6, 22.
Wow.
Yeah, this place is truly a skater's dream. A lot of the equipment is gone, taken away when the facility was left behind many years ago, but the infrastructure, like the crisscrossing conveyor belts and honeycomb of catwalks going up several levels, are still around, if, possibly rusted and not in great condition. There's racks and racks of empty storage shelving all along one wall, and it looks like there used to be ramps where the carts could be offloaded, but that the teens have sort of co-opted it for their own use and spread them throughout the factory floor. It looks like this facility was a sort of modular assembly line, not built specifically to assemble any one product or device, but a place that could be geared up to develop and manufacture whatever prototypes they could think of.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of Santa's workshop
Yes.
for early astro technology.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
That's terrifying.
I think also on a 22, as you're wandering around, you spot the boss's office up along one catwalk with a locked door.
Oh, my favorite.
Noted.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, D4. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
So even though JJ knows Andrea has her own preferences for the cool tricks, JJ's deciding, I think it's better if I just do my thing, regardless. JJ ends up first climbing up the ladder that Fran was on, walks across a catwalk to go up to a sloped wall to do a really large drop-in.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Which is how I broke my ankle. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
But in this game, nothing can hurt
But
you.
in this game, it's fun and great.
Woo.
And I think we'll just start off pretty easy with dropping in and then going for a nose grab or something on coming up the ramp.
Sick.
So
Well,
that's a grab trick.
Oh man, you're gonna do a grab from all the way up there? It's pretty clacked.
That feels good. That sounds good.
Great.
go ahead and roll an extra die for this trick.
Yay! Okay, so
Oh, and I said I'd give you an extra one for Moment to Think.
oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
So that's so many dice.
I should have done
treats,
grab.
Tasty clacks.
That's 11.
Hell yeah.
11, not bad.
Yeah, trying to warm up.
Yeah,
Warming up.
showing a lot of control.
The second trick, coming out of the
Cage.
doing just fine.
Doing not bad.
I guess I gotta be down.
Because we want it all.
And then I will do what JJ does best. I'll hit some rails.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a grind roll. I'm gonna add my skill, my former skater kid skill to
grind?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 on board slide
Whoa.
on the rails.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love these videos. Nice on.
Exactly.
You're stylishly on fire.
And then for funsies, I'll throw some magic into this one.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I think the baseline is still hitting the rails, but we'll use spiritual weapon to add in a one-way sign that comes up as I'm doing it, spins it as I go by to then reverse my trajectory, spinning in a spiral railway.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
So you're
so
gonna roll-
I sonic smack the sign
Yeah.
as I go by.
I'm thinking of Sonic.
Yeah.
Speed of sound, follow my
It
rainbow.
spins around and there's just a picture of JJ winking one
Yeah.
with the peace sign and tongue out
Exactly.
Sonic is spiritually a skater boy.
So true. Not great. That's just a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, she sees it like the little, your sparks flying, all your signs, all your fancy shit, and she's like, ugh, man, it's pretty rinsed.
So rinsed.
Yeah.
Better than
You're so
unwashed.
right. Seika goes, I thought it was really cool.
Good to know. Write that down.
Gordon, it's coming up to your turn, and then Radithor steps up and goes, man, let me show you how it's really done. And gets on his board and cuts you off.
Oh! And he's bigger than me, too.
Yeah.
Radithor's gonna do a spin move first.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Radithor, you know rotate moves are lame. But I like them.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of Dora the Explorer.
I love it so much, though.
Radithor is gonna take like a pushing start, ride up the wall, spin around on the wall, and try to pull like a kickflip on the way down.
Cool.
And on the way down, kind of like biffs the landing and falls flat and goes,
What are you doing? It wasn't even your turn. You're being super nickel right now.
Are you hurt? Do you need help?
I'm good.
Okay.
That's what the pads are for.
It was a good try, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice run. Nice run.
Yeah.
Gordon, what the? Are you okay?
I just don't like being around tough teens. I'm sorry.
Well, now's your chance, man. Show them how it's done.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I rolled it out of the box. Well, that's one. That
Okay.
would be a lowly one singular
Hey,
trick.
me too,
Make
buddy.
it count.
It's the first round.
It's the first round.
We got time.
Yeah, warm up round.
Gordon's just going to take a nice, easy down the ramp, and then as I come up, going to try a heel flip.
Nice. That's a flip move. Go ahead and roll one extra die.
extra.
Yeah. Andrew loves flips.
Yeah.
She thinks they're pretty rink.
Rank.
Fucking 11.
I've never seen Ian get taken out so much by a bit.
Yeah, the amount of psychic damage being done to
I
Ian,
know,
the player.
because I can't, because it keep. Oh wait, also my special move. Can I use it once? It doesn't say once per session. It just says any trick.
No. How many chef's treats do you have?
Oh,
The treats. The treats.
You thought we were only playing
Treats and
skateboarding, but it
tricks.
turns out we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Andrew, like Kristen, is very susceptible to treats.
Okay, so let's say in the first round, I'm not good at skateboarding, so I don't know what I'm doing. So as I do the heel flip, my bag wobbles, and like a little satchel of peanuts that I have opens, and like as I land the heel flip, peanuts just sort of like trickle out of the bags, you know, kind of like
sure.
confetti, and
Like,
then
yeah.
bounce into everyone's hands.
Andrew's got like one of the like peanuts is gonna like bounce and skid over to her feet. She's gonna pick it up and go 5-second rule, throw it up in the air and catch it in her mouth.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna go, nice flip. Thought that was gonna be kind of kelpy, but you pulled it off.
Hey, thanks. I got more peanuts, by the way, if you want some.
Yeah, hit me.
Tosses her like sort of like you would with nickels or pennies, right?
That's so funny.
Flip up peanut.
yeah.
If you have-
with my thumb.
So if you have 3, you can do one new snack per round of this.
Yeah, great.
Competition.
Sure, if you want to use all of the ones you've made today for this
Yep.
competition.
I do. I definitely do. I want to win.
The implications that there's other things that will be happening.
Yeah, so Andrew's like catching peanuts in her mouth like it's like we're at a hibachi grill. And then she's like, all right, you know, you guys are kind of insular. I'll be curious to see what you do in rounds 2 and 3.
Andrew, it's time for the snack break?
Yeah, we got any more of those prosperes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, snack break. Everybody get your electrolytes. And Radithor starts handing out juice packs.
Yeah, this is really looking up.
Hey there, it's Misha. This is the rest stop. Come take a break beside the path with me, just until we catch our breath. Y'all, I am still catching my breath and basking in the glow from our live show at WonderCon this past weekend. Seriously, what a show. It was indescribably cool to be able to perform live on stage for an audience of cheering, laughing folks and to join our peers and community in our love of tabletop role-playing. Thank you again to all of our friends and fans listening out there who were able to come out and see us. Some of you even came in from out of state. It was really amazing. We really feel the love. Being in space with you and laughing together was one of the great joys of my life. But for those of you who couldn't make it, do not fret. The recording of that show will be making its way onto the feed soon enough. It was too funny. We gotta share it with y'all. And if you want an early copy of that show to enjoy before it hits the main feed, you've simply got to join up with us over at patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. And the reason we'll put it up over there first is because it literally would not have been possible to do that show without the support of our generous patrons. Travel and food on the road ain't free, and our patrons believed in us so hard that they let us make it happen. So big ups this week to all of our new patrons, Bridget H, Timo V, and Nicole B, as well as our patrons at Voyager level and above, JWX, Aubrey L, Claricite, The Queer Mess, and Madison M. I am not exaggerating, it is only because of your support that we are looking forward to many more live performances to come. So if that's the thing you want, or if you just want to give us life, sustain us, and bring us to new seasons, please join these wonderful folks in supporting this podcast. One more time, patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. Our sponsor this week is Volanti Designs, creator of high-quality, ethically made clothing inspired by video games and other media. Their handmade jackets bring that badass main character energy into your everyday life. With official licenses from series like Assassin's Creed, Devil May Cry, and Star Trek, as well as plenty of original collections like their Cyberpunk and Modern Ninja line, Volanti Design has a jacket for whatever your lifestyle needs. Ethically sourced and manufactured, Volanti jackets are made for quality and will last you for years to come. For 10% off your order, go on over to volantidesign.us and use promo code WanderingPath, all one word, which, as y'all know, really helps us out as well. One more time, that's volantidesign.us with code WanderingPath, all one word, to get 10% off your order. Volanti Design, stay badass. Okay, that's it for now. Let's get back on the path and back to the show.
Okay, so I've been thinking. Are we trying? So it's 4-on-3.
Yeah.
Are we trying to beat these teens? Like, are their points and our points getting compared? How's this working?
They're competing too, yeah.
Great question. They're competing. I'm keeping track of everybody's points individually.
Amazing.
I don't know how you think a skateboarding competition works, but I think there's a winner.
Is it a singular winner?
There's definitely going to be a singular winner
Okay,
of
got
this
it.
game. I'll also mention this, that depending on how impressive you guys are as a group, these teens might be willing to share more or less information with you guys.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not necessarily that like we're trying to outscore the teens. We're just trying to get
we
high
are.
score.
We absolutely are trying to
know,
outscore
we're
the
trying
teams.
to
No, I know
win.
that. Of course we're trying to outscore the teens, but like the game in general is not that we 4 people have to beat the teens score of their 3
Oh,
people.
like it's not a collective score by the teens.
Correct.
Each one's getting an individual score.
not team
but
teens
I'm
versus
not here to
team.
win. I'm just here to make friends.
Exhibit A, the unicorn on the
Yeah.
skateboard.
So you guys finish up your peanuts and juice break?
Yeah.
Classic break.
Yeah.
Classic break, protein and electrolytes.
That's, you guys made it sound less ridiculous than I did with my tone of voice. So.
I feel like Ibra's mom would weirdly approve of that snack break.
Even Ibra's mom would approve of that snack. break. That's how you know it's
General
good.
Shinmar would go protein electrolytes.
It's pretty
acceptable.
It's cool.
It's pretty gorp.
Pretty gorp. Good old raisins and peanuts.
Andrew's like, what's gorp?
Yeah, exactly. It's horp.
Nope, different thing.
No, different thing.
Different thing.
This one's raisins and peanuts. Yeah. So I think after your nice little snack break, Radathor stands up and goes, "All right, guys, I'm judging this round. Let's see you skate to my level."
Radathor's like a pretty harsh judge, so hope you guys are feeling lanced.
Ooh, I am feeling lanced.
I don't know what he likes.
I want to go first again.
Oh, wait,
Wait,
no,
I
I want
wanted
to
to
go
go
first.
Okay, never mind.
Radathor gets to go first as the judge.
Oh, right.
Nice.
So I'll say that right off the bat. Yeah, he got an airtime roll of 2, so he's going to do 2 tricks. The first thing he's going to do, he's going to skate on over to a section of the facility where there's like 2 chutes opposite each other that's sort of shaped like a half pipe. And so he's going to try to go up and do one high rotate trick. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty sick.
Nice. Sick.
And then he says, "Nah, check this. I can do it even one better." And he goes up the other side and catches such extreme air. He tries to pull a kickflip underneath him as he's falling.
Getting older all the time. Getting older all the time.
While I was planning this session, if you think I wasn't like constantly whistling Superman to myself, you don't know me very well at all.
You're in my mind.
He comes down hard and like he pulls like a quarter turn so the wheels don't align right when he's coming down, and he trips and falls on his butt. He's gonna take some falling damage.
Oh my gosh.
Fall
shoot.
damage.
You okay?
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I feel like Andrew and Seiko run over and check him out, make sure he gets up. Like, he's fine. He's fine. It's totally forged. He's fine.
No. Let me take a look.
Yeah, you got this.
Hey, man, you good? I reach out a hand, and while I do, I'll hit him with a cure wounds.
Okay, sick. He pops back up and goes, "Yeah, let's see you guys beat that."
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That'll be a hard one to beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you also want to go first?
I would love to go,
Okay.
but you can go first.
Have you ever played Odd One Out?
Ooh,
What's that?
what's that?
The three of us have to play. You have to play with three people. So on three, we stick out a single or a two.
Oh.
And the odd person out is the person who goes.
Ooh, so it's a 1 or a 2?
Yeah, you only get to do 1 or 2.
I love this. Okay.
I love a visual game
Ready?
in an
1,
audio
2,
medium.
3.
We are
back!
Yeah.
You did exactly the example that you just said.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
That's like thing when you like are playing rock, paper,
Ibra.
scissors with someone, you're like, I'm gonna go rock. And you're like, oh, my brain.
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like Ibra, you're up first.
All right, sick. I'm gonna roll for airtime.
Okay,
4.
Nice.
nice.
I'm actually gonna use my combo move. Once per session, I can add +1 to my airtime roll.
Whoa!
I'm gonna do 5 tricks.
What?
You're gonna do 5?
I'm gonna do
tricks.
5 tricks.
Huge combo move.
Combo.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with a rotate because I know that my giant maybe friend likes a rotate.
Seika and Andrew look at each other and goes, rotate tricks. So
Oh
lame.
my god, but he does love them.
I do. I think they're cool. Spinning really fast. It's really fun.
I got a 1 and 2 5s, 11.
Not bad.
Okay. I'm gonna go straight from this rotate trick. I'm gonna try to do a flip. I'm gonna try to, like, before I land, do an actual physical flip of my body.
Okay, so not like flipping the board like a kick flip, but like actually flipping yourself.
Look, it just says flip.
Yeah, to be fair, the first couple rounds, I thought it was flip.
Reading the card explains the card.
Well, clearly you guys didn't play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 a lot.
After watching what's going on, Ibra's like trying to pick this up. Ibra's gonna try to do a kick flip, but also flip their body because they're
Okay.
like, let's give this a shot.
Tight.
4. I only have 1 to roll. I don't know if
That's
he likes
fair.
these things or not. I need to know.
I don't know. Intention was pretty good. Execution, kind of lame. Seika goes, that would have been so cool if you had landed. What do you call that?
I call it a double 360 85.
What's 85 for?
I hope to live that long. Sorry.
Ow! Damage! Psychic damage! Ah!
Andrew's gonna go, wait, that's not how old you are now?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, because they're old.
Yeah, sick.
All right, so I'm going to go from that into a grab. I'm going to roll up one of the ramps, and I'm going to try to, like, grab it and hang upside down and, like, flash the... I'm not as cute as JJ, but still, like, the slightly chibi moment.
Yeah.
5, 6, 4, 15, and does Rad like grabs.
Radithor is kind of scoffing. He's like, grab tricks. Can't grab nothing. Every time I grab something, I break my board, and looks down at his meaty hands. But
I got
still,
a 15, though.
Yeah, so even with the subtraction that you get for doing the judge's least favorite thing, that's still not bad.
I'm going to, as I get back up the other side, I'm going to try to grind the railing of the catwalk.
Okay.
10. Does he
10?
like grinds?
Roll insight with disadvantage. Grinds require some balance, so it's going to be hard to sort of put down.
5.
Wait, you know?
So you try to glance over to the teens' faces, and you almost lose balance in your grinds, and you have to maintain the grind. You can't see.
I got it. So I got a 10.
Honestly, like a pretty smooth grind, looking like somebody who's worked on their balance in their past.
Yeah.
Somebody who
Nice.
looks like they've
Nice.
had some kind of training, for example.
So the only thing I know that Rad likes is the rotate. Everything else he either hates or is neutral on, is what I'm gathering.
Yep. Oh, I love it. You're sleuthing it out. Almost like we're playing a game. I love it.
I don't know how Rad feels about specials. I haven't actually gotten any confirmation or information about that.
You don't have to do everything that they like. You can just try some stuff. That's one thing about skateboarding. It's more about the tricks you try.
Yeah.
Deep.
It's not about what you land. It's what you go full send on.
Is that how you broke your ankle?
Yes. Literally, that's how I broke my ankle. That is actually how that happened.
Oh, damn.
I think I'm gonna go for the special. I'm actually gonna activate Spring Heal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spring myself and the board all the way up into the top conveyor belt and ride into the darkness.
Give it a
and
shot.
Ride back.
6.
Woo!
I only had 1 die to roll.
Sure. You attempt like a spring heel jump up to the top level of the conveyor belt, and you miss. And you start falling down a couple of stories, and right before you hit the ground, about 6 inches off the ground, you stop midair. Oh, yeah!
Oh my god, you found that spot! That weird spot!
That was awesome!
Oh, interesting.
I love the weird spot.
Rad, do you like the weird spot?
That's all right. I'm always afraid to try it because I'm afraid I'm too heavy and it'll drop me.
What do I feel?
Yeah, in that moment, it feels like floating in something high viscosity. It's like you were going to fall and then you just sort of like lost all momentum, like it slowed
Like
to a stop.
Jello or like...
Yeah, or just like floating in molasses, just like slowness. Okay.
It's giving gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
But you're not being dissolved into bones right now, so that's a good sign.
That's good.
This is super weird. This is super weird. This is super weird.
Hey, JJ, is this anything that you know anything about? I kind of want to feel...
I feel around. I do like the magician's thing. It's like over the body, under the body, look, no strings. I want to try and see if I can feel the same force that...
Sure. You walk over on the floor to like try to feel around, and you don't feel anything weird. You just like can feel cleanly pass through.
Is this the only spot that's like this?
This is the stall spot, and it only works if you fall from the big height. It's so fun. Sometimes we just go up there and we just like take turns jumping off over and over. It's a good time.
Yeah, that actually does sound really fun.
Yeah, like watch this. I'm gonna take one of the peanuts that we had and like throw it from our like head height and it just falls to the ground.
Trippy.
Wow.
How do you get out of it?
I think I already am.
Do you like slide off or like...
Yeah, you just like try to maneuver and you like put your feet on the ground, and as soon as you put your feet on the ground, you come back to normal.
That
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's a wild dismount. That doesn't make any sense. Fran.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's really weird.
What are you guys whispering about?
It's called the weird spot. We can hear you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go next.
Okay, Gordon's going next. All right, flower guy, show us what you got.
Flower guy.
God damn it. Only one again.
Damn.
This is fucking horse shit. Okay, well, because we're there, I want to try the same thing because that looks really wild.
Sick.
So I just climb up there.
Yeah.
I put my board, it's like however young people carry their board where it's like somehow it's in my hand and I'm climbing, right?
Yeah.
And then I get up to the very top and I take a breath and I'm going to jump off and then I'm just going to rotate all the way down. Like I'm a spinning top.
Okay.
And I did secretly take the muffins that I have and squinch them up and rip the centers out. So they're kind of like squished
Muffin donuts.
Muff nuts.
Okay.
Love nuts.
Sorry, that was bad. I apologize.
Donins.
And so as I do my initial flip, I like let the donins down and sort of like ninja shuriken.
Tricks and treats.
Okay.
Fun.
Okay. 12.
Not bad.
Damn
Not
it.
bad.
Do the donuts also land in the weird spot, or are they splatting all around?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I think you like helicopter spin down as fast as you can. The donuts fly in every direction, and as soon as you come down to the spot 6 inches above the ground, all of your momentum stops. For a moment, you have to like the board underneath you as you're rotating just stops, and you have to like balance to stay on. Will you roll a dex save for me?
Oh, no.
Nice. Very good.
17.
Hell yeah.
17. Yeah, you managed to stay on the board.
Heck yeah. And then I also flash the...
Yeah. The QZP
Yeah.
sign? Yeah.
Actually, no, I do.
Oh, the little heart, the kawaii heart?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty sick. What do you call it?
Yeah, thanks. That's called Helicopter Gordon.
Oh yeah. And are you
Yes.
you're Gordon?
Yeah.
So the helicopter's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You named it after yourself?
Yeah?
Pretty zipped.
Kristen, is zipped a good one or a bad one?
I
Yes.
didn't choose.
It's what you want it to be.
It's whatever you make it.
It's what you
Amazing.
make it.
Seika, I thought you didn't like rotates.
Rotate tricks in general, pretty lame. But if you do something cool with it, that's cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's like totally Horp.
Yeah, it's totally. Which did you say with the G or the H?
Horp. The G is silent.
Did you say with a P? Horp?
Horp.
Pretty quap of you to ask me that.
Oh my god, you know Quap?
I do know quap, actually.
This is my least favorite episode that we've ever done.
Remember when you were so happy to be the token straight white boy?
Remember when you came in and you saw me? You're like, you're gonna be in this one. I'm so excited. And I was like, don't be.
You knew. You were like, don't be excited.
Yes.
I was like, why would Kristen say that?
Because I knew I was gonna make this bad for you specifically.
Wait, so which part is bothering you the most? Is it the slang?
Yes! What are you talking about? With the slang? We just keep doing one bit over and over and over again.
Technically, there's like 20 of them.
Seika sort of goes up and like puts a hand on Gordon's shoulder. He's like, no, this guy gets it. You just got to do something original, something unique, something cool, something like this. And she's going to go next.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got 3 tricks. She's going to skate up the wall, and then she's going to activate the Astra in her board.
I love this.
And a track of ice is going to carry her from one side of it to the other.
Oh.
She's going to roll special.
Special.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
Sick.
Pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
And she does kind of like a pirouette. She seems so graceful coming down off of each trick. She's going to do her second one. She's going to try to grind up the railing up to the catwalk spot where people are jumping off. It's not bad. She wobbles a little bit and has to like jump down off the board, but she still keeps running up to the spot.
That's a sick grind, dude.
But watch this. And she's going to like tuck into a flip and then like dive headfirst towards the ground.
Whoa.
I'm scared. I'm very scared.
She stalls perfectly upside down.
Whoa.
And then gives you a little wave.
Oh, cute.
I need you to know that this is the moment that Andrew realizes that she's in love with Seika.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Nothing changes.
Seika strikes
JJ
me.
recognizes that look.
Yeah. Seika strikes me as like the girl who has to go to ballet class, but then like sneaks out to hang out with her cool skate friends.
Yeah.
This one, it's the inverted hello.
I like that.
Very cool, Seika. Very, very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty Quap.
What's Quap? That's a new one.
It's don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You look great.
Okay. And then she sort of flips over herself and lands like right on her feet and pops right back up. And then she hits that gymnastics pose with the arms up.
Yes.
Okay, bring it on.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Also
mean
sapphic.
JJ's favorite movie?
Yes.
Canonically.
Yes.
Well, I just want to say, you don't have to, but you guys could do a flirt roll. And Kristen never has. That's all I'll say.
Kristen.
Okay.
Is Andrew bold enough to flirt already? Maybe.
Do you want to do it?
You kind
Yeah,
of were
why
flirting.
not? Why not? Why not?
Do you know the rules to flirt roll here?
Yeah, so I'm supposed to roll, you're supposed to roll, and the closer we are together, the
my
more
God.
successful the flirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 4.
Not today.
Yeah,
Not
I think
today, Andrew.
Andrew's gonna come over and be like, I guess because she's Seika's already dismounted. Andrew's gonna come over and be like, yeah, like that was like pretty teach of you. I'm gonna and you could it was really like you clacked it and it was like pretty funky and like go to give her a high five, but by that point Seika has already walked past and is like then kind of waves weirdly and then just puts it in her hair.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everyone in the party roll perception.
Yeah. And I roll for disadvantage since I'm ace. Arrow ace.
Yeah. 100%.
Not 20 for me.
Oh. I got 2 nat 20s.
18.
You guys look at this.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
I got a 20 and a yeet.
That's so
Amazing.
wild.
And I'm the ace one.
That's how bad it was.
That's how
how bad
obvious it is.
It's so
how
hard to
down
imitate.
bad Andrea is for Seika in this moment. I think like the energy in the room just went from these kids have secrets that you need to find the answers to you all just became the camp counselors watching something very obvious happening.
Yes. Yes. Should we tell? Should we tell
Nope.
her?
No.
Don't.
She'll be fine.
Never speak of
Someone's
this.
got to tell her.
She'll be fine.
Never speak of this.
It'll be okay.
Andrew has no idea that anybody has noticed anything.
Okay.
Gordon rolled a 4, so he also has no idea.
Please tell me I don't look like that.
No.
You don't
Hey,
look like that.
What's going on with you today,
What?
JJ?
Nothing.
It's okay.
It's fine.
JJ steps up to do the next trick just to get
Yeah.
out of this conversation.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly,
bye.
precisely. Oh, that's only one. I'm clearly taken aback by this
But
embarrassment.
you're
the gay
concerned
panic.
about you presenting
Yeah.
yourself to the world, being perceived.
JJ is actually really curious about the catwalk and the weird stall spot. There are a lot of things going on. I think goes up to the catwalk where the boss's office is.
Okay.
Just quickly, just to look at it, is there a window or something in there?
There's a window. The old blinds are drawn, and there's like a couple of slats that are like been knocked down.
Classic,
It's mostly
old,
blocked.
dilapidated.
Exactly.
Very-
Exactly. I'm trying to craft a vibe.
It's like I'm
Mayana.
really there.
Thank you so much.
I feel
smell it.
transported.
I do want to just like, can I look through the window blinds?
Sure.
I just want to peek in there just
Yeah,
to
sure.
see if there's something going on in there.
This is part of the trick.
Yeah, this is part of it. Is that perception or investigation?
That'd probably be perception.
Perception, okay.
You can't get your hands on it.
That's true. 17.
17, yeah, there's a bunch of, the desk is still in there. There's a couple of filing cabinets still in there. Everything's sort of been tossed over. Seems like maybe, like an animal may have gotten in and, tossed some stuff around. But there is still a lot of stuff in there. For the fact that the rest of the facility is pretty much abandoned, there's still a lot of stuff left in the office.
Interesting.
Taking notes, but not acting on them yet.
How big is the window? Is it like big? Is it like observation?
An overseer's window.
Cool. Got
It
it.
looks like it is reinforced with like wire through it, so it's that like
Oh, that like little, yeah.
safety glass, that like hardened glass.
Like the glass that the administration office has at every middle school or whatever.
Just to check, just to see before pushing off across the catwalk, ollie into a 360 off of it into that same like weird stall spot.
Okay.
It's a rotate, plus I'm gonna also fire off a boomerang, so it looks like both ends of the board while I'm doing my 360 spin fires off a dizzying ring of sparks.
Okay.
So
sick.
it's a special.
Yeah, that is a special.
Go. 8.
8. Not bad. I think.
Seika liked it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think Seika loves the sparks. Her eyes like light up. Radithor's like, you could have just spun really fast. All that energy, you like threw it into little sparkles. Sparkles were cool, but I really like spinning really fast.
That's fair.
When you do the sparks, you like lose some momentum on the spinning really fast. That's my favorite part.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
totally, Radithor. And then I give Radithor a high five.
He's gonna hurt you.
Oh, he might. My hand's already up.
He hesitates, and then he gets like a kind of a light tap.
Yeah.
You can tell he's holding back.
Okay.
But that worked out for me, so he didn't dislocate my shoulder.
That tracks.
I don't know if you remember, but not very strong.
Yeah, I'm not personally the biggest fan of centripetal force, but I can see why that floats your boat, man.
It makes you dizzy. It's a good time.
Oh my God.
Andrea's sulking over by the juice boxes after the lame high five, and is like, specials and rotate are boring.
After I'll dismount and then like slowly skate over to Andrea and be like, if you keep dissing the things that she likes, she won't like that. That doesn't make you more interesting to people, usually.
Yeah, well, like, then what do I do?
I mean, engage with her interests. Your interests, see what you have in common. You clearly have a lot in common already.
Yeah, like, we both skate.
And what else?
Like hang out a lot, and sometimes wait, who are you? No, and then she skates back to the group like, oh my.
I'm JJ, I introduced myself earlier.
Andrew, do you want to take your turn to get away from this conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
A good strategy.
Go for it.
This.
Andrew
Wait,
can
who are you?
stand up and be like, it's my turn, I'm going, guys, I'm going.
This is so funny.
Do a special.
Oh, Jesus.
3.
Okay, nice.
Okay, I think Andrew's gonna do 3 specials in a row.
Yes.
But she doesn't do them herself usually, so I don't know how well this is gonna go.
I see you.
Funny.
All right,
got
so,
this.
It's a 5 and a 5.
That's a 10. Not bad.
10.
Not
So,
bad.
I think for the first, maybe there's like a part in the fact, like there's like a conveyor belt type of thing, and if there's a way to like maybe flip it on and like do a trick like on the conveyor belt, like Scooby-Doo style.
Hell yeah.
I think you head up and over into like a conveyor belt, and as soon as you skate over it, it turns on, and like so the momentum of you pushing to skate keeps you in the same spot, and you kind of like can do rolling tricks but stopped in place, and you can do like a bunch.
Sort of like how roller skaters do cool little dances without moving.
Yeah.
So out of that, we're gonna go and do another one. This is 11.
Hey, it's getting better every time. Better every time.
And then, so I think maybe like stops pushing off so that like flies backwards off of the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
And onto maybe there's like a claw
Okay.
situation.
Yeah.
that we can, like, I don't know, she jump up and she's like grabs it and maybe spins around on it?
Sure, that sounds sick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lands back on the board?
Yeah, I love it.
Sounds fun.
I think it does sort of like flip you up and onto the top of the claw so that like you're racing down the back of it for your final trick.
Yeah. Maybe this one won't be as special. I'm gonna stick to what I know here.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do a grab. I'm gonna do like a flip from way up in the air, do like a toe grab
Okay.
on the board so that I can land right back where my friends are. So racing down the back of the claw, and we do 4. Maybe not quite the stick the landing gymnast that Seika is, but like attempting really hard and land it, but it's awkward. There's elbows places that you don't want them.
Right, sure. I think maybe you like kind of land and like stumble off of your board and Seika catches you.
Stop.
JJ thumbs up in the background.
Yes.
That was a sick grab, dude.
Yeah, thanks. You don't even need to do all the special stuff, but sometimes when you do different stuff, it's, it's pretty rank.
What do you think, Seika?
Andrew, I love seeing you try new things. I think being creative and trying new tricks that nobody's ever done before, that's what skating's all about.
Andrea quickly goes and grabs another juice nervously and just drinks the whole thing.
Seika has no clue. She's not a clue in the world.
No.
Fran, you're the last to go in the
All
round.
right, here we go. That is 4 in a row.
Wow.
Yes.
And I am going to do 4 rotates.
Yes.
Whoa, get real dizzy.
First one is a 10.
Okay, not bad.
Second one is a 8.
Okay.
Third one is
You're getting
a, let's see here, 9, 10, 11. And fourth one is a, oh my God, 16.
Whoa.
16?
Wow.
Hell yeah, sick!
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm not going to throw up.
You got this. You got this.
Roll a constitution
Yeah,
save.
you
Yeah,
got it.
there it is.
You got it. Here as I go. That is a 21.
Oh, you managed to keep your boards down.
Yeah, no barf.
Quap.
Right.
That was quap, dude.
That was straight ribbon.
Straight ribbon.
Right?
Yeah, like
Or curvy ribbon, is that the good one? Anyway, that was awesome.
Thank
You spun so many times. That was
Thank
like
you.
a 1080, 1260. That was crazy.
Thank you. I do my best. How many are there of us?
Do you want to maybe sit down?
Yeah, I'm going to sit down. Yeah. There we go.
That's how I felt earlier when I was smoking a cigarette.
Okay. Maybe that's why.
They do both make you dizzy.
Do you guys need a break before the next round? We can take a minute.
Nah.
Why don't I give the example and I'll show you what I'm looking for. She takes a running start to like a fallen conveyor belt that's like half of it is fallen down so it's at an angle. She pushes up and jumps onto it, and as she does, the gravity of the slope is reversed because she starts falling up the thing and uses it to cast her air magic again and try to like launch herself as far into the air as possible.
She's so cool.
She launches herself a little far. The board doesn't come with her.
Oh, no.
But she sort of like lands in a tuck and roll, so she's safe on the ground, but her board clatters like 20 feet away.
Nice landing.
Yeah.
It would have been great if I was still on the board.
What's that one called?
It's called the aerial launch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rink.
Totally rink, dude.
I'm so glad that this is working.
Who wants to go next?
Is it? So now we're in round 3.
Now we're in round 3, Seika's round.
I'm going to go first. Oh, sweet. And I get a bonus for going first, right?
Yes, you do.
So Gordon's starting to pick up on what's going on
Okay.
between Andrew and Seika.
Are you sure with that 4?
Not initially.
But he picked up on it later.
Later.
Yeah.
And, and the slang's starting to grow on Gordon a little bit too. And my heart feels like it's growing, like not 3 sizes, but like 1 size.
Character development.
I've been thinking about this since we started.
Ooh.
Saving my best chef's treat for last. A chef's treat you have not seen
Okay.
that I was getting creative with this week. I fish into my bag and I pull out, how many of us are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 7 of us.
NPG.
Oh, 8 of us.
And BG. Yep. So I pull out 4 giant baked pretzels.
Okay.
How giant?
Shareable
Shareable.
giant.
Shareable pretzels. And I start So I guess this is my special. I got 2, by the way.
Sounds good. I'll just let you know, Seika loves specials. She loves creativity. Special's going to get an extra die.
Well, strap in for this.
Okay.
Because I start doing a manual. Do you guys remember what a manual is? Where you're riding the board
where
only
you
on the
pop
back
up on
chair?
2 reels.
Yeah, and you just ride the whole. So I'm manualing in a pretzel formation in between us all.
Whoa.
And I hand the 4 pretzels out. But I hand them out to 2 people at a time.
Yeah, shareables.
Right? So like I hand one to like Ibra and JJ. And I also tell everyone to get on their boards.
Ooh.
And then I hand one to like Rad and Fran.
Yeah.
And then I hand one to Seika and Andrew.
Yeah.
And before you know it, we're all riding around in one giant skateboard chain linked by baked pretzels with BG coming up the rear.
Yes.
What does Gordon call that move?
Yeah, what does he call it?
Manual pretzel press.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's 2. Oh, and then I get an extra die for going first.
No, you get extra points for going first.
You
Got
have
it.
bonus points.
This is inspired.
And then extra points for it being chef's treats.
And extra points for naming a signature move.
And I rolled an 8.
Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
not bad.
And then at the very end, when we've like ridden around and like all felt the vibes for a second, I push my right foot down on the tail of the board, sort of popping it vertical, and then I hop up. So the board is standing on its tail, completely vertical, and I balance on the top with a pretzel on my nose for a second,
Yes.
Like a seal.
like a seal. And then I hop down and take a bite of the pretzel.
Wow.
That's pretty good. I'm going to also call that a special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably true. Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew and Seika are like eating their pretzel, and she's gonna lean over and be like, "This has like big tweet energy."
I rolled a 4. I don't know what tweet energy means.
Seika goes, I love that creativity. I love the pretzel theme. The second one, I do feel like it was more about the pretzel than the skateboard.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And as Gordon acknowledges that is the truth, I remember that I have a little canister of hot mustard in one of my like little glass canisters on my muffler.
Oh, like one of the injections for your reagents?
Yeah. So then I just squeeze some hot mustard on my pretzel
Amazing.
to soothe my lost points.
Incredible.
Instead of making mustard gas, you have just mustard.
Mustard?
It's just mustard.
Yeah.
You know, just sometimes you just got to put a little mustard on it.
Yeah. But please don't forget too that now everyone is holding a pretzel with someone else.
Yep.
And Seika and Andrew are.
Yes.
You're
Lady in the Tramp.
Blushing and shaking,
Except it's more like
but also
pretzel
taking a
cuffs.
bite.
It's fun.
Hey, Kristen, let's roll another flirt roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an 11.
20.
No, that's closer.
It's getting closer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's closer than last time. I think you lean down to take a bite at the same time that Seika leans down to take a bite, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. You can have it. Go ahead."
Oh no, you can. It's weird.
No, it's fine.
We can share it. You know.
All right, and she takes a bite.
Yeah, now I'll go. That takes a bite.
Now I'll go.
Oh no! Are you sure I don't look like this?
I promise it's not the same. When
Only
you
a little
hang out
bit.
when you hang out with Samira, it's like no one else in the world is there. It's like you speak your own language to each other.
Okay, but we are there, and they do look a little bit like this. Just more grown up.
That's what I think. I think it's a problem.
What?
God.
I don't want to lie.
Sometimes lying is good.
All right, who's going next?
I'll go next.
And then you skate off.
Yeah. Okay. That is 4 again.
Nice. Oh my God, big air.
Yeah, big air. Big air. Air Bud is what they call me.
You know, there's nothing in the rules that say a dog can't skateboard. BG, get on the board.
Get on the
BG,
board.
get going.
Okay, so yes. BG, get over here. Get over here,
Yes,
BG.
yes.
I call this one, there's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't skateboard.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to roll 2 die. 5 and a 2. That's a 7.
All right. It's,
Yeah.
you know, once you pull a dog and it gets kind of gimmicky, it's a little lame.
I think I like tried to do a cool thing where like I tried to get BG to like skate under my legs, but he's kind of too tall, so he just kind of like he just like boops into me.
Yeah, I think Seika kind of giggles. Is like, I'm just glad we're having fun.
I will say I'm at a severe mechanical disadvantage because my specials are only a 1.
Same.
Yeah.
Same, 100%.
So I'm going to do another special this time. So when I went through the portal, I went up to the second floor and then the third floor. What floor is the boss's office on?
It's on the second floor.
Second floor?
Yeah.
Is there a way for me to be like, this is my stop to the portal and launch myself into the window?
You can try.
I call this one breaking and entering.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Hopefully the window's what's breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not the you.
Yeah, it could be me. That's a 10. Or wait, 9. 5 plus 4.
9. Not bad. I
Did
think
I at least crack it?
there's definitely a crack that splinters through the entire window. It doesn't quite break. I think maybe at the last minute in your launch, you realize it's not going to happen, and you brace for the landing, and you manage to stick it.
Okay, cool. So now I'm on the second floor.
Yep.
Where's the weird spot? It's on the ladder from the third floor, or
The stall spot is you can get up to it.
Okay, I'm gonna get up to it. I call this one. You know what? I'll call this one. You will believe a Fran could fly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
It is only a 6, unfortunately.
All right.
But I land on the stall spot.
I think you sort of land a little limbs akimbo.
Yeah,
just kind of
exactly. Yeah, this is not my area. My last round was my best round in terms of mechanics. Final special. Let me see. I want to incorporate my friends, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I think I'm just going to weave through my friends and call this one the Weaver.
Okay. Yes.
That's a 6 again.
Okay.
It's because I had already done a weaving one. It just didn't.
yeah.
I already stolen the.
Yeah.
Seika sort of leans down to Gordon. He's like, "Why didn't she call that one the pretzel? Why is that a thing?"
Yeah, it's an inside joke. You just gotta ride with it.
All right. Cool.
And I call this the end, and I just bow.
You know what? I'm going to give you the 25 points for naming it anyway.
Nice.
Who's going next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Unless you want to go,
Oh,
JJ.
you go ahead.
Okay, sweet.
JJ is still actively trying to investigate while all this is happening.
There is a big crack in the window now.
Oh, good.
4.
Did
Hell
you roll
yeah.
4s every round?
No.
Okay.
I rolled 1 the first round.
Yeah.
I want to try to Tarzan this shit. I want to use the Thorn Whip to try to target the spot that Fran has already weakened, to try to break it further and grab into the glass. If I can't break it fully, I want to grab onto the ledge, and I want to pull myself up.
Okay, I hear you. We are now drifting away from the skateboarding mechanics into some D&D stuff. I think you're going to lose one of your tricks from your airtime if you attempt to do this, and we're going to do regular D&D attack.
Okay.
I feel like that's a fair trade.
I think I want to give that a shot, because also it makes it ultra special. I'm going to say, all right, I call this the Thorn Ride.
Okay.
22.
Oh, 22 will hit. Deal damage.
5 piercing damage, and I want to pull myself 10 feet closer.
Okay, so with 5 damage that doesn't quite meet the threshold for damage of this window, I think it just deepens the cracks in it, and you can pull yourself towards it.
Okay, I want to pull myself towards it and use that momentum to grab the board on the way up and do a grab so that I can take my board with me.
Okay.
6.
6? I mean, you're just
It's just
grabbing
lame.
and lifting. There's no real trick to it. It's a little
It's just lame.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to call this one the Psychedelic Spin,
Cool.
and I'm going to cast Psychedelics.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Each creature I choose, everybody has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Everybody.
Just D20.
Yeah, +3 for you.
That's a 12.
7.
Oh, what's the
11.
save? What is
Yeah, what's the save?
13.
No, I failed.
22, baby.
So
Yeah, all the kids saved.
all the kids save, but all the groans are
The olds.
all the olds are lit up in bright, trippy colors that are
Right, this bullshit again.
Yeah.
Remember this?
Seika's eyes go wide, and she smiles big.
Cool.
She,
To be fair, it now looks like we're a team and we've done this on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
and I got 9.
Okay, not bad. Seika loves the colors and the effect and loves the show. She's like, that's so cool. I love bright, colorful things. I don't know if it improved the skateboarding at all, but it was kind of sick.
Probably not. But I can try one last thing because I got 4.
Right.
And
Andrea and Rad are just blinking, oh my. Whoa.
That's too bright.
I can't see?
I want to... Oh, sick. That's stupid. Let's do that. I call this the... Who's that there? Skate trick.
Can you take away a gold star?
This episode is breaking me.
Their skate.
I don't know, but I can definitely take away the naming bonus from the score.
Well, I'm going to cast Hex Magic, and I'm going to disguise self.
Oh, okay.
I'm all lit up and bright and shiny, but I'm also Radthor.
Okay, then.
And
nice.
I'm just, it's a special because I'm using my Hex Magic and because I'm shiny and bright and everything.
Yep.
But it's also just, the most basic trick that I can possibly muster.
Okay.
The vibe of it is going for the, look at me, I'm not who I was.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
3.
Amazing.
3.
Oh my gosh.
You jump down from the second story scaffolding and on the way down cast Disguise Self, intending to make yourself look like Radthor.
Oh no.
When you hit the bottom, you don't look like Radthor. You look like a businesswoman in a smart vest and suit. Can the rest of the party
Oh my
please
God.
roll history for me?
Oh my god.
21.
Yeah.
14.
24.
Oh.
Gordon, from your research in the library, JJ, just from your industry knowledge, you recognize the form of Leyland Darvani Heron.
Whoa!
Does Ibra know that person?
Ibra thinks that they look like Radthor.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
The teens are like, who's that? Why do you look like my teacher?
You look even older now.
Whoa, what? Hold on.
Very
this,
smart and tasteful, though.
this is not what I meant to.
Yeah, this is super hishy.
Genuinely, who's that here?
I start
Who am
I move closer and I start taking notes on like exactly how
Sure.
Ibra looks.
Who am I?
I don't know, a lady?
Yeah, you look old.
You're
So old. I can't believe you use magic to make yourself even older. I mean, it is a choice.
A crampy choice.
Very crampy.
Definitely didn't mean to. This was not what I was trying to do. This is weird.
That's the CEO of Heron Industries.
What?
What?
You are the spitting... You don't know what she looks like?
I mean, I've just read her name a bunch of times. I haven't really seen any pictures of her.
How did you disguise yourself as her if you don't know what she looks like?
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that.
Can I do, like, Arcana?
Sure.
Oh, I failed. Bad. That was like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
My theory still is that Leyland Heron, because with Disguise Self, it's somebody you've seen before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Leyland's the surrogate.
What do you mean by surrogate?
Like, because Ibra and their triplets are test tube babies.
Oh, I see what you're
Both
saying.
of my parents were barren.
Yeah, so somebody had to do something.
From Heron to Baron.
Theory.
And Leyland runs an Astra factory.
I am created from magic and who knows what else.
So that's my theory. Well, that's my Anna. Fran has no clue what's going on.
I love that.
I don't,
It's a nice suit.
Yeah, it's like very trim, like well tailored gray pinstripe suit.
I kind of don't want to drop it just because this is weird and I feel like we should be trying to figure out weird things.
Yeah, this is really strange. I look up towards because that's where the office was, right? Do you guys think that was Leyland Heron's office?
For sure.
Gotta be, right?
Absolutely was. We should check that out.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I know a way in.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? I guess you guys did, like, pull out some, like, I don't know, pretty quat moves.
God. Thank you.
So, like, yeah, I guess I can tell you guys. I found a key to that office the other week. I've been keeping it on this chain around my neck because I thought it looked really cool. And she's gonna, like, pull out this, like, big, ugly, rusty key.
It's so pretty.
Oh, it does look
Oh my
cool.
god, do you want it? Like, you can have it if you want it.
No, that's okay. It looks
Big
great
old
on
necklace.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. But yeah, I know it goes to the office. Like, I already opened it. Like, I was gonna wait to go inside till, like, we were all here because it'd be, it'd be fun to go together. It's not because I was scared.
No.
Yeah.
Of course not. You're not afraid of anything.
More fun with other people, yeah.
But we'll only give it to you if you keep skating good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lean over to JJ. Make it good.
I mean, yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, okay, good call.
That hasn't changed that part yet.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, it feels stupid.
Oh
No,
my god.
I'm sorry. I I was planning on trying to say
This is so nickel. We can hear you.
Totally bismuth, yo.
You didn't like when we were yelling earlier.
No!
So I'm trying to use our inside voices.
Yeah, but this isn't good either.
Okay.
So funny.
Is this volume okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's ringed.
Great.
Yeah, it's like nitrogen, I'd say. Radithor, that's not how the slang works. Oh, okay.
Dead.
Nitrogen.
I thought you keep saying nickel. What the fuck is that?
No, it's just bad.
Sure.
Just
Nickel's
bad.
bad.
Is nickel bad?
bad.
I didn't know.
Nickelback. Bad.
Nickel bad.
Nickel's bad, like crampy, kelpy, dusted, hishy, fallopian, and skirp.
I will never.
Fallopian is bad.
I don't think you
I've been
said
using
skirp.
it
We
wrong
never
the
got
whole
to
time.
Skirp's the first one on the list.
Yeah, you didn't say skirp yet.
I've been using fallopian wrong this whole time.
Goddamn teens.
Anyway, what do I do? I roll a d4.
Your time.
Yeah. Nice. 4.
Nice. Hit us with your last sick combo.
Sick combo. Okay. So I will do what JJ does well first, which is next to a bunch of weaving conveyor belts. I'm going to look for a bunch of safety railing that's like going up.
Yeah.
So do a really long grind weaving in between the conveyor belts.
Cool.
On the way down, trying to light up various like safety warning signs that are all corroded and rusty with a light spell.
Cool.
Bing, 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 like a pinball machine.
Huh?
So that I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to pretend that it is hitting me back.
Okay.
I go in through a pinball, activate Spirit Guardians on the way in to knock and use that to knock out all my lights.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call it Lights Out.
Yeah. All right. That's
Hell yeah.
very cool.
That's
I'm
4
definitely
parts,
gonna-
right? That's 4 parts.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what
That was-
dice to roll.
So if I was keeping track correctly, that's a grind move and then
Yeah.
3 specials.
Great.
A grind move plus 3 specials sounds like an order at Waffle House.
It really
Can I
does.
get a grind move with 3 specials?
Thank you. That's
and
what
put
I
on a
mean.
raft.
Hold the mayo.
I've never been to a Waffle House.
Me either.
I'll tell you this right now. They got waffles.
That's 14 on the grind.
Whoa, nice.
That's what the game says.
It's like surprise.
I really do appreciate Misha's like whatever scale you have.
I'll tell you because this is the last turn of the last round. The scale was this: if you rolled a 1 to 3, it was a total fail. If you rolled 4 to 7, it was lame. If you rolled an 8 to a 12, it was not bad. If you rolled a 13 to a 16, it was nice. If you rolled a 17 to 21, it's hell yeah sick. If anybody had rolled a 22 to 23, it's radical. If you roll a 24, that's totally wicked.
I did a fail. Yay!
So, can you get the totally wicked?
Okay, so
Let's
that was-
see.
The only normal slang in this episode.
That is 9 for special number 1.
Okay, not bad.
5 for special number 2.
Ooh, kind of lame.
And 6 on special number 3.
Ooh, so like trying to coordinate the spirit guardians and like you're weaving multiple spells to try to make this big bombastic spectacle happen, but you miss with the spirit guardians because you're trying to duck in between the rails. Like something about coordinating between the skateboarding of it and the spell casting of it just doesn't sync up right to make the pinball look you wanted.
Whew, listen, you tried to do something new. My god, that needs a lot more planning.
Hey, skateboarding ain't easy, but I'll say this: that was creative as hell.
Thank you.
That was really, really cool.
Yeah, the railings in this place are surprisingly in good condition for how dilapidated everything else is. I didn't know their manufacturer.
You come to a rest from your pinball challenge, and Seika's like, hell yeah, that was awesome. I thought that was great. Andrew, what'd you think?
I mean, yeah, no, that was like, it's just like looking at Seika, like, I also think that was great.
Yeah, flirt roll again. Flirt roll again.
One more roll.
One more roll. 10.
One more.
Shut up.
This was the side quest that we didn't know we were on.
Inside job. What
What do you mean when they landed on the same number?
Seika looks into your eyes and hesitates for a moment and goes, I just love when people try new things.
Yeah, we should. Do you want to like get dinner later? That'd be a different thing. We've never done. We never like just the two of us like go to get food. So we could get like pizza.
Yeah, okay. That'd be great. Hey, why is it gotta just be you two guys? Why can't I?
Because we're doing something different, Red!
It's a little different, okay? So Seika breaks off and kind of like holding your hand and looks back to the... You guys are really good at skating. That was really cool.
Yeah, like it wasn't scrimp at all.
You guys are really good too.
Yeah, that was fun as hell, actually.
Yeah, like if you guys ever wanted to like, practice or like, keep skating or whatever, like you could kind of come by any time. We're here like most days after school.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Andrew.
Okay, are you ready for the final point totals of the skate competition?
Yeah!
I'm gonna read them in reverse order. Unfortunately, in last place is Gordon.
I fucking knew it!
With 400 points.
Hey.
Next up, we have Andrew with 450 points.
Hell
Did
yeah.
not do very well, but did very well in other ways.
Yes, yeah, you did.
The
you
gold
won in a
chain.
way that counts.
You won the day.
Next up is JJ with 575 points.
Wow.
Then Radathor with 650 points.
Hold on.
Then Ibra with 700 points.
What?
Then Seika had 950 points.
Holy
No
crap.
way, no way, no
And
way.
coming in with 1,100 points,
Nizzle.
Fran, the skater of all time.
And you know what? That's a gold star.
Fran, have you really never done this before?
No.
You're a natural.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should be doing this.
Okay, I will do it more.
I put you went on my skateboard one time in my house.
That was pretty fun. Maybe that's where I got a taste for it.
Oh, you should be doing. You want mine?
Sure.
Yeah, not this one.
Thanks. I was
This
going to
one's
ask
not
you on
mine.
it like Seika.
Yeah.
I think you should. If you had a magic skateboard, think how cool that would be.
Oh my! I'm thinking about it already, and I'm so excited about it.
Andrew's gonna kick against the bottom of her board so that it like flies up into her hand and she catches it. She's gonna put it under her arm real cool and look at you guys and be like, so, you guys want to break into that office?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I thought you would never ask.
Who are you again?
The Wandering Path was created by me, Misha Stanton, and produced by Bex Taylor Klaus, Lynn Raffil, Mayana Barron, and me. The story was game mastered and sound designed by me, Misha Stanton. It was played and performed by Bex Taylor Klaus, Lynn Raffil, Mayana Barron, and Ian McEwen. Cover art by Lynn Raffil, transcript assistance by Darby Summers, and music courtesy of the Independent Music Licensing Collective. Our production and house manager is Erin Bark. If you like what you're listening to, please tell your friends and let them know where to find us. Our website is wanderingpathpod.com, where you'll find links to subscribe and follow us wherever the path leads. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. We're so grateful for anything you can do to help us keep making this show. Thanks for wandering with us. Till next time.